Alright, I have a pretty huge, substantial upgrade, update on the video here of a John Deere 314. I actually went on Facebook Marketplace and I was able to find a functioning deck for this thing. That's right, all three blades are there, all three pulleys are there, or all the pulleys in general are there, not just the shell, but the whole thing. So I was able to get the deck, and I also found a voltage regulator that seems to be working. It's still a little finicky. It might have a loose connection somewhere, but it's at least now giving me power to run the engine even with the battery unplugged. So found a voltage regulator too at the same junkyard that I found the deck. Also found the motor mount / isolator guy. Found another one. He had a 314 there as well. So replacing that guy eventually. And so that'll fix that. All it is this small little ring here. It's a small metal ring that goes around the isolator. And that's the only thing that holds this whole motor from vibrating. And of course it snaps. So I gotta take that guy off. I gotta take this whole thing off to get to the other side. So I gotta take this off here, and I gotta take it off out here. You'll see it, yeah, right here. So you gotta unscrew that, and then unscrew that. So there we go. That's what's going on so far with that. So, like I said, found the isolator, and got the deck. And he even supplied me with the, what do you call it? Oh, I'm trying to think of what it's called. Not the Bulldog, but the Mule. There it is, the Mule Drive. Can never remember what that's called. So, Mule Drive, so it goes to that. Moves the deck around. So I got the Mule Drive as well. And he even supplied me a voltmeter there too. I don't have it hooked up yet. It's just mounted in there just to see if it mounts and all that. This is a little cover plate. It just snaps out there. So anyone who has a John Deere 3000 series that just has a little nub there, a little black spot, it just comes out. You can pop whatever you want in there. So yeah, there we go. Did that. So I also got these guys as well, the little hangers. These are the parts that actually hook up to the hydraulics and go up. And now the next step I gotta do, he supplied me the swing arm, or oh, there's a name for that too. The something arm. Unfortunately, it's a 318 though. It's a 318, and this is a 314. So there is a difference between the 314 and the 318. It's right here. This is the difference. This guy takes like a plunger style with the screw or spring, while the spring thing is built in to the 318's arm. So, I mean, I know it's kind of scrutiny. To cut this off, that would probably make some folks not super happy, but I am going to go ahead and just cut this off right here and turn this into a 314 arm. The reason being also is just it's already in pretty rough shape anyways. I mean, someone's already welded that guy there, and then the previous owner, the junkyard guy, he actually welded that back up for me because it was already broken when I got it from him. So he welded that up for me. So this is not a cherry arm by any stretch. It's already been well cooked. So me cutting these guys off right here, I don't think it's really gonna harm anybody, because like I said, at this point I looked up online and a new set of these hanger arm things, draft arm, I think it's called a draft arm. These guys cost 75 to $100 depending on which listing you're looking at and all that. So just decided that, yeah, I'm just gonna take my grinder wheel and just grind these guys off. So Sorry. But it will make the mower mow. Of course, that being said, I have a belt for this guy. I actually already had it left over from another John Deere. I had John Deere 18, 180, my bad, 180 drive belt. I don't think it's a direct replacement. It's a little loose, but I think there's some adjustments on the mule drive that I can make. So there you go. That's what's going on with that. I still need to get a belt for these guys here that connect to all the belt blades. And then this guy is a little hard to turn. I can already pretty much tell you that this is for sure going to need a new bearing, because it's pretty much toast. You can, even if you grab the blade, I mean, maybe it might get a little looser once it starts spinning around, but yeah, I don't think that bearing is worth much now. The other two are fine, but that one's definitely rough. Didn't come with any of the covers either. The covers are not there. But anyways, the main theory of the story here is I was able to get all of this for $100. The mower was free, and then the deck was $100. Oh, everything was $100. You know, the isolator, the deck, the mule drive, the factory official, also used though, regulator, $100 for all of that. Really darn good deal. So there you go. That's what I got so far for you for the update of the John Deere 314. The next step that you're going to see is, like I said, I want to try to cut those little spring things off there of that 318 arm. Try to get the deck mounted up there and, you know, working in that sense. And then eventually I will get a belt for the whole thing. Of course, the whole thing's going to get cleaned up and all that, but this is just kind of me messing around. Once I get it all squared away and I know it works, I'm going to actually clean everything up. And I'm going to paint it, hopefully, all that. Tires are holding there, surprisingly. So that's cool. Anyways, though, so there you go. There's update part 2.